Good night and welcome to another edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez. Excellence is not a singular act, but a habit. You are what you do repeatedly. That's a quote from former basketball player Shaquille O'Neal. At sunrise on Sunday, 101 runners lined up at the starting mark in front of the Marion Jones Sporting Complex for the Belize City 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and 21 kilometers marathons, respectively. The starting horn is blown and the runners for the 21 kilometers dash are off. Now here are the sprinters for the 10 kilometers run. After 19 minutes and 52 seconds, here comes Kimar Wagner for first place in the 5-kilometer race. He is followed by a winded Daniel Cruz with 20 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. 40 minutes and 50 seconds after the start of the 10-kilometer marathon, Devandra Sunuwar takes the first place medal. Cleovert Cal reached the finish line in 42 minutes and 15 seconds to take second place in the 10-kilometer marathon. 4 minutes behind him was Fred Usher Jr., who secured third place. And now for a dramatic finish in the 21-kilometer marathon. It's Albert Davis and Leon O'Brien toe-to-toe in a sprint to the finish line. Who will it be? Is it Davis or is it O'Brien? And it is Albert Davis who used up every bit of energy and collapsed at the finish line. Emergency medical technician Javier Cano sprang into action to assist Davis. His time was 1 hour 14 minutes and 4 seconds. O'Brien finished in 1 hour 14 minutes and 5 seconds. That is a 1 second difference.
I really never do what I was supposed to be there today, you understand? I never put in the training what I really want, you know? But for the last ending, the only man make I win this race, so. This race, I run this race using the strategy I stick to my race plan, and I don't say if I had to hold O'Brien to the finish, I had to go down for the sprint, and not exactly what I do. But when I'm ready to come to the finish, if I notice I drop by the finish line, I run out of breath, you understand myself, and I recuperate back, and I had to just give a pause to my body and not really get on for the ending.
The full marathon in the female category was won by Anna Camp, and the time was better than last year's. This event would not be possible without the Belize City Council, the National Sports Council of Belize, Atlantic Bank, Medina's House of Jewelry, KV Events Planning. This is a huge event, or one that we want to get much bigger, because in every big city that you go across the world, there is a marathon. You have the London Marathon, the New York Marathon, the Boston Marathon, and we want Belize City to be one of those venues. So this is not only something to promote health and wellness, but this is also something that we hope that in the future will bring sport tourism to our country in the month of September.
And now we have some football action from Sandhill Village. We're talking about the Marconi Leal Football Championship. On Friday night, Sandhill Blue Hawks took on Survivors in the match for first place. Survivors controlled the ball at the start of the game. 12 minutes into the match and the Blue Hawks player is fouled. The referee blows the whistle and issues a yellow card. Blue Hawks with the spot kick and a rocket from number 9 Gilroy Turton goes directly past the goalkeeper and into the goal post. 38 minutes into this one, the ball is thrown into the penalty box. Survivors are in control on top of the penalty box, and an easy touch towards the goal sends the goalkeeper flying. He's unable to hold that one. That's a goal for Survivors. Things get testy between the players just before the end of the first half. The referee steps in to calm down the players. Check out this highlight play. Number 9 for Survivors with the ball, as number 10 for Blackhawks defense. The chest skill, spin, he goes to the left, back to the right and sprints down the line. Makes an abrupt stop, pushes forward and through the legs of number 10. But in the end, the ball goes to waste. It's the second half of the match. Number 1 for Blackhawks receives the ball outside the penalty box and beats the defender. He's alone out front, faces off at the goalkeeper, kicks the ball and it goes into the net. In this play, a hard tackle inside the penalty box leads to a foul and a penalty kick for Survivors. Here's the kick, and that's another goal for Survivors to tie the game. Blackhawks is in control on the line. The ball is thrown in and an easy header by number 9 for Blackhawks sends the ball into the goal and gives them the lead. The game ended 4 goals to 2 in favor of Blackhawks. the 2023 Marconi Leal Football Cup champions. And from football, we bring you some volleyball action. Belize's male under-23 national volleyball team is currently in Panama, competing in the under-23 Central American Volleyball Championship. The tournament began on Sunday with a highly anticipated matchup between Belize and its most formidable opponent, Costa Rica. Costa Rica with the first service of the match. Tyrell Locario picks it up, Kerwin Palacio, back to Locario, and the attack from Ernest Broster puts Belize on the scoreboard. Service by Braden Richardson. The ball rolls off the top of the net and into the play zone. That is a second point for Team Belize. A great start to the game. Belize is in the lead with 10 points to Costa Rica's 7. Hakan Godoy is up to serve. Costa Rica gets the ball across. Eliziar Mejia, Richardson, Palacio with the fake, but Mejia just couldn't get there on time. That is a point for Costa Rica. Costa Rica serving, Locario to Richardson. He sets Palacio and Palacio powers the ball into the play zone. That's too much for Costa Rica to handle. Broster with the serve. The ball is back to Belize. Richardson again to Palacio for the unstoppable combination. Team Belize would go on to take the first and second set of the match. In the third set, Costa Rica serves the ball. It's back to Costa Rica. The attack is blocked. Team Belize. Costa Rica picks up the attack from deep. Back to Belize, and Kerwin Palacio sends that one all the way outside. Service for Costa Rica. Locario to Richardson. Up to Palacio, and he's blocked. That's a second point for Costa Rica. This third set is now at 9 points apiece. Service to Costa Rica. The set, and the attack goes straight down the middle. An excellent play from Costa Rica. After exchanging points, Costa Rica is in the lead with 21. The service is picked up by Costa Rica. There is a set and attack from behind. Locario reaches, and that one goes out of bounds. Costa Rica would go on to take the third set. Team Belize, however, would come from behind with an impressive fourth set to win the match. Well, folks, that's all we have for you in tonight's coverage of Sports Monday. Catch you in the next one.